Hey there berries, welcome to a Master Support game. We're going to be trying out one of the new items that have been released recently this patch, and that is Anna's Chains. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the item. I literally watched multiple YouTube videos on how to pronounce the item. I can't even find the item. Chains. Yes, it is Anathema, Anathema chains. So we're going to be buying that item at some point this game. So yeah, this is Master. This is Master solo queue. 16 LP I believe on this account at the moment. But if you're not familiar with the new chains item, it is something that works similar to like Kindred passive, where you target an enemy champion, and then over a period of time, it maxes out and the debuff that applies is reduces the enemy's tenacity by up to 20%. So once you have selected an enemy champion, it takes a minute to fully go through. But when it fully completes, it's a 20% tenacity debuff on that target when you are near them. So that's going to affect all the crowd control effects that I have. Like when Silas, does a temporary stun on them, or what Riven does as well, then they'll also get a little bit increased, stun duration there as well. So yeah, that is the plan. I'm not going to be picking this item up first. It's got raw health and ability haste on, which is okay, but it'll be pretty weak if I only just had that item. So it's going to be like lock it into Anna Chains, basically. Enemy Vayne here has Cleanse, the Lulu has Exhaust.
Good luck with the game and item.
Thank you. We'll see how it goes. This wasn't exactly the best trade in the world. We've used heal already. Enemy bot lane is kind of respecting here. I'm going to be tanking some mobs here. Exhaust used by Lulu though, we've got Ignite advantage. But we still don't have that heal. We don't have a Nocturne actually, he hasn't moved. Yeah, I'm gonna get out poked here. It's gonna be impossible for me to move up for this kind of minion as well, but we don't have a jungler, and I don't think we're gonna get to FF as well. He's gonna move out of base, and as soon as he does, we won't be allowed to FF. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna get bullied here a lot. I mean, obviously we don't have a jungler that can come down to help us out here. Okay. Cleanse. I don't know if we would win this trade or not, but I'm eyeing it up at least anyway. Okay. I mean, both AD carries get a kill there. It's... I mean, Vayne's gonna have a tough time pushing against the cannon minion here. It's okay. I think it resets the lane and it frees it up. So I think overall, I think that's okay for us. Yeah, because Vayne can't push all of this in. As soon as I appear in the lane here, Vayne's gonna have to respect it unless Lulu's literally right behind her. So made her miss a minion there. It's going to be really difficult to like freeze this wave though. It's not impossible. Lucky Leona's W tanks a lot. Okay. I mean, yeah, it worked out. It worked out in the end. Bit of an iffy 1-for-1 trade, but it worked out. Lulu polymorphed me, so I wasn't able to like flash back away from the under the turret, because otherwise then I might have been able to survive. But yeah, that worked out. Lulu did roam to mid. Is this ranked? Yes, it is, yeah. And if you missed it, if you just joined in, Nocturne was AFK for the first 3 minutes of the game, so yeah, a bit rough. I think I've got the minimap showing, right, for you guys. I'm gonna have to turn that off because of stream sniping. I am sorry. I just realized that was off, and I always have it on for master games. Unfortunately, there's an app out there called Porofessa, and it, even though I'm on an account called Not Streaming, so it, like, people shouldn't know I'm Bizzleberry, apparently it links them to my Twitch. So, yeah. So stream snipers can snipe me. So yeah, thanks Porofessa. Thank you for ruining the content. Why would it do that? I don't know, because it's toxic. I remember actually like 3 years ago I actually spoke to the maker of Porofessa, and he asked if he wanted it to be a feature, and I said no because it would be stream snipers. And here we are 3 years later with it included, so it is what it is. This lane's in a little bit of an awkward situation. It's nice that the Guardian got popped here. Oh, Evelyn. The Ignite. We got the kill. Yeah. I think that's okay considering that was a 1-for-1. That felt like that could have been a lot worse. I can't really freeze this lane if they push back in here though. It's a huge freeze. Okay, that's huge that they didn't like ensure that that didn't happen though. Okay. She needs to thin this out more. Yeah, we're gonna need steel caps this game. They've got a lot of physical auto hitting champions in their team. Okay, good. We maintain the freeze. We get a 1-for-1. We're up on CS. It's okay. Our jungler is only 11 CS behind now, even though he's AFK the first 3 minutes, so... Lulu's mid. Lulu's roaming more than me though. That's a bit of a problem. Got a lot of control wards in the river at the moment. Yeah, am I allowed to get rid of that one? Alright, that should help out my mid laner a little bit. Like those double control wards were definitely giving too much pressure there for him. Riven's doing well top. Problem is though, we're against a stealth champion, so Evelyn could just literally just be sitting in the middle of the lane here. It's going to be really difficult for me to like ever consider going in. think I'm just gonna have to play passive, which is really annoying. It's gonna be difficult to walk up here for Relic Shield stacks as well. Yeah, evidence down here. Cool. Yeah, it's looking like we're gonna get dove in a second here. Well, this sucks. Honestly, we could have used that Nocturne ulti as well, just to like for vision impairment on the bot side. But yeah. It's a shame I couldn't chain CC the Lulu cleaner under the turret. And maybe if the Kaiser just stayed under the turret there, then maybe it would have been better. I don't know. Yeah, that kind of sucks, that whole situation. Felt like I did a pretty decent job there dealing with it under the turret, but just missing just a little bit extra there to get something from the dive. Actually, I need to get like a ward at camp. Like, so the only way you can see Evelyn is if she's doing a camp. Because obviously she's got to attack it and then she'll be out of stealth. Evelyn's mid. I'm not entirely sure if we can... Do we want him? Do we want him? Thing is, if I go onto Lulu, then the Vayne's free to auto hit. Yeah. Bit stun her there, but yeah. Yeah, we just can't win the 2v2. The item was very similar, but I guess it was exhaust versus the heal. Maybe if Kaiser had exhaust for the after the cleanse, maybe that would be then a trade we would win. I don't know. Yeah, try to warn him. But yeah, that bot lane's definitely going to be a problem now. I mean, it's all just basically just stems down to the fact that, you know, Nocturne was AFK for the first 3 or 4 minutes in the game. Ah, boy. Like, pre-6 is when Evelyn's the weakest, and just the fact that she had a free ride is kind of huge. Maybe I need to go mid here. No, everyone's just kind of losing now. Apart from maybe top. It's a rough ride. Kind of need to decide what when I get these Ana chains in, like who to actually use it on. Starts becoming the question. Who do I want to have increased? Who do we want to stun lock more? There's 3 really good candidates for like increased, reduced tenacity, I should say, reduced tenacity on the target. Yeah, they're just gonna get to do whatever they want. Rivenser, nice. How much true damage was that? 700 true damage. Yeah, it's rough. She managed to get a kill out of that, so it wasn't like that bad for her. I was hoping the Riven would just be able to blow them both up really, really quickly though, but yeah, me and Kaiser baited that quite nicely on the run back together. At least we got a dragon. But yeah, I don't know. I thought the Riven would just delete them both, but not quite the damage there yet.
Your turret has been destroyed. Chosen of the sun.
Need to get okay evidence here. Evidence here, yeah. She needed this kind of minion. Delaying Evelyn from coming down to bot side here. There's a TP here, Furor. Big stun on in. Wait, that's Evelyn. What? I don't think Riven can get on this, yeah. Yeah, I thought I ulted Vayne there, but it was Evelyn. I needed that kind of minion. Nice kill. It's a good kill. Right, we're gonna go into... Which when you've typed Ana, it would auto do it. It's right at the bottom. That's actually really annoying. 2.5k, Kindle Gem. The amount of health on this item though, I mean, it's... The health is nice, but against a Vayne, where she's gonna do like % health damage to me, with her true shot bolts or whatever they're called, true silver bolts. She's just gonna like eat through me. Yeah, it's a ward down. Ooh, that's on top. Viego's free farming bot side right now. Just gonna have to use... Okay, good. This is huge, actually. We can do Baron. We've got to do Baron. Wait, what? Why are we getting caught up like this, guys? No, we can't do Baron. We're way too low, I think. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good idea. Guess we're about to find out. Well, we got it. Whoa. I'm on by myself here. Viego opted to switch into me, which is kind of troll to be honest, so I don't think he wanted that. Alright, I didn't think that would work. That looked like so iffy, man. But Kaiser getting a quadra kill now for that. Nocturne's going for the Infernal Drake. Honestly, that felt like coin flip. That felt really coin flippy. I don't know. I think we dodged a bullet then. I was definitely not confident that we would win the fight, especially like to that degree as well. I think under most normal circumstances that would just be like get out, like fire this way and just keep the Baron. Yeah, I think Viego, as you said, Abby, I think Viego taking my spirit there was a mistake. He doesn't really get much for that. He gets to stun like a target, but that's it. Now the question is, are we actually going to be able to get Anna's chains in? Still need another 900 gold.
An ally has been slain.
We're wasting our Baron. Gee, the double, like the Kaiser and the Nocturne ult just instantly engaging like that, that's actually kind of disgusting. Riven does have TP. Oh, this might be too much though. Yeah. That was how more I was thinking the engage would go. Fura survives with no HP. Vayne gets 1,000 gold though? No, Evelyn did. We've only got one Baron left and it's on the Nocturne. Alright, as you do. Yeah, I think we kind of wasted Baron there. We did get 2 tier 2 turrets, I think. I think it was 2, but we could have got more, for sure. Like, one issue I can see with this item, like it's already 25 minutes into the game and still haven't got the Ana chains in, and it's going to take 60 seconds to build up those vendetta stacks on a target. The only thing I can think of potentially to make this transition easier is if Riot makes it so that the first time you put the vendetta stack on someone, it does it instantly. And then any switches after that take 60 seconds. I think that would be better quality of life. We don't have Riven here. Let's not fight this. Riven's still in base. I think that would be quite nice if they want supports to pick up this item, like a bit neater. Because like this video is like mainly be made just to talk about the item, but we can't even have the gold to buy the item because we have to go lock it first. There's no way as a tank support can you not go lock it first. You're basically trolling if you do that, so it's like... It's kind of painful to pick up a second item as a tank.
That's it, love. Let your guard down.
There's another dragon up in 15. There's a Baron up in 10 seconds as well. Nice. And now Baron's up. Problem is I have no controls left for this now though. Oh, they're on it. Wow, okay. They got it. Oh, okay, good. I think they come out decently of that though. It's only Thane dead. Can we do anything on the map in the meantime? Also, because Vayne does true damage, I don't actually want to put the chains on. So it does reduce the tenacity and reduce the damage you take by them by 30%. But I'm assuming true damage should ignore that. So... Why would true damage ignore that? Because it should do. Alright, now we've got to choose a target. So how does this work? So I have to select... Who's scariest in a team? Like Evelyn, but I gotta spot the Evelyn as well though. I kind of want to put it on Evelyn. Maybe Viego's fine as well. Yeah, we'll whack it on Viego. Alright, I'll put it on Viego. Because I need to get that stacked up as soon as possible. So we're currently taking 10% less damage from Viego. But it needs to hit the max stacks in order to get the tenacity on reduction as well. Okay. I mean, we're sending a lot of people down here. I'm gonna go back up to mid.
How about a kiss?
I'm amazed that this tier 1 turret's still alive. Okay, so we hit 30 stacks on the chains. So whenever we stand next to Viego, he's going to have 20% reduced tenacity. And also he's going to do 30% less damage to me. Getting into ultra late game now. Okay, so Viego ulted away. Oh, no he didn't. Evelyn did. I'm so confused, dude. That's the second time this game I felt like it was someone else. Huge amount of damage to Lulu already. So in theory I could switch it now to someone else while Viego's dead, but it would take another minute to stack up and stuff. Infernal Soul for us in 30 seconds.
Berry bush, berry bush, berry bush, Bizzleberry, Bizzleberry, berry bush.
Happy 8 months.
Hey, frozen tulips. Oh, I'm in way too deep, dude. Although that did cause Vayne to overstep to hit me, though. It worked. I'm not going to complain. Thank you for the 8 months, tulips. I think we can end the game now. So, my overall opinion on Ana's chains. Considering this is a 33-minute game, and we've only had one encounter with the person with the debuff, honestly, you would have to like prioritize it over your locket. It just kind of takes too long to buy, and you don't get any benefit really apart from maybe like the Kindle gem and the path order to get the cooldown reduction. Considering so many champions do so much healing anyway, like, and you can get a Bramble Vest still for what, 800 gold? I feel like it's kind of trolling if you don't get the Bramble Vest, honestly. I felt like I was trolling with my items because it was just like, it took such a long time to get the item. I'm sure if this was a 40-minute game with maybe like another person with crowd control, that it would be viable. But like, it just takes too long. Like, I felt like I should have had like Bramble Vest that game. Like, they've got a Vayne and a Viego and a Fiora. Like, yeah, we did have some Grievous wins on the team, but like, you know, I should have been helping our team by Grievous wins. So I think Ana's Chains is a gimmicky item for a support. I don't know if a top laner could buy it. That's like a completely different like subject, but Leona with the most crowd control in the entire like support like area and the person that could utilize it the most can't even buy the bloody item. So yeah, I think it's just gonna have to be like somehow reworked in terms of like costing like 300-400 gold less at least anyway, and reduce the stats even further so that it's more like support prioritized, or it needs to be like more lucrative and more expensive for a top laner. I think it's like trying to fulfill both top and support potentially, but like it's not fulfilling its role. I think it's like a kind of a cool item. I'm all for like these kind of like items that augment the game, but like it needs to actually be purchasable. And if it is meant to be a support item, it's too expensive for it to be a support item, and it's not an item you want to pick up first. You don't really want pure health first, you want resistances. So yeah, can't really recommend it. So don't really buy it, I guess.
Hey, winking face.
So yeah, don't really buy Anna's chains. That's my opinion on it until they change it. So, or if they change it. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow. And don't forget to stay very awesome.